welcome to the Dojo, baby. Man, we have Rookie to Grandmaster episode 6? 6, 7. One of those. And if I get this wrong, it'd be right in the title. But shout out to the success it's been having on YouTube, bro. I really appreciate those that have came and turned out for it fast because I've been posting this on a gaming channel that has no marketing. Like, I'm bigger on other platforms and other channels, including YouTube. But this gaming channel, I don't market, I don't repost, I don't share it. So it's just pure algorithm. So for those who've been tuning in, y'all are genuinely new people. So I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Love you to bear. Shout out to 52 months, man. Now, in between the little hiatus, I have been playing, but I haven't been playing the regular 10-minute version. I've been playing Blitz. So I've not been impacting my score, but I've been getting more experience and I'm ready. I feel like I deserve a higher score. I'm at 368, which I feel good about. But I don't even know how I got that. Because as much as I've been playing, it just makes me feel like I don't know. Every time I play, I feel like I don't know more. I should be better, though, because I've been playing that 5-minute version. So he plays that. He's going to get his queen out here soon. Check the king. Open that horizontal. Put some more pressure on. Might as well take this. He's still in. Take the middle ground. Even step this pawn up next or develop one of my knights. He's going to push his queen out. I think. Yeah, now he's stuck there. I'm not a huge fan of this pawn structure. What happens if I go here? Could be annoying with the knights. Chat, I feel so much more experienced now, bro. Shinamaru, yeah, for sure. All right, let me lock in. I don't know what his next move is going to be, but I learned how to play much faster now because the games I've been playing under have been about 5 minutes. It's like, it has to be some like blunder here or something like. If I put this bishop here, I could target his queen and then he would have to move. If I put this one here, I could put him in check weight. He had to move, but I'd be essentially trading, you know. And I'd rather just castle, put some pressure down. You know, there's nothing really going on that I could take from his board at this moment in time. I've developed enough pieces to castle king side. These guys back here are still crying for more. I actually wouldn't even mind skipping this pawn up because what happens if he sends this bishop up, put some pressure there? I still have a trade there. You know what, chat? You know, what's y'all least favorite piece in chess? Hold on. You can only step your queen out. Do you want to lose your queen? I dare you. I dare you. Covered by my bishop. So if he goes to queen, I just retake. So he can't do anything about that. Don't know how I feel about that. If I go here, what can he do? He can send his bishop at me. So this is where I consider a lot. Like, do I back up? Do I let him take my knight? I don't see any reason to let him take my knight, especially if he's going to just go and attack my my bishop after the fact. So I don't even know if I have to care, right? Like, I don't know that I have to care that he's going to attack this knight if I'm going to get the trade. And no, but he's going to come and go. I think he's going to win the trade because then he's just going to take his knight to retake. So this is a position I'm really not a fan of because, like, what do I do? What is my best move? Go here, I lose this anyway. Then I take his bishop, then he takes my knight. So I might as well save my knight, right? Might as well. I might as well save my knight. I'll just trade this bishop anyway and develop it. I think it's more in my advantage. H2 pawn. I'm not trying to cheat with y'all moves. I'm sorry. So now I'm up in pieces, barely. I think I would have been down if I would have took that trade. Now his queen goes here or here. He can't because of my knight, which he probably is under the realization of that. I don't like that either. Don't know if I need to care. It's kind of one of those things. Because of the way his pieces are, hey, I could put some real pressure on his king. And I don't know that if I took this pawn, how would I get this back in blood? Yeah, I don't think I have to care. Do I just start doing that? Did I just threaten this king? I don't know. What's so wrong about putting my queen here, putting my oh yeah, his bishop's going to protect the square. Because I could put some real pressure on this pawn in the middle, and it's like it's not much going on with that. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. If I take with this bishop, and then he takes with this pawn, it's a discovered check on the king, and I buy a piece with that. He can't even take that. And then I'm actually up a piece from this. I don't know if this is a real thing, but it feels right. It feels right now. He can't do anything about this. He'll just open up his king. It's called a hole. Is that what that's called? Should put your knight in on a space that puts pressure on their side. Maybe because I've never seen somebody not generate this space. Okay, if I take here, then he goes. Okay, I think he just played a move ahead of me where he is attacking my bishop. What feels so wrong about putting my knight on this square? Because if I go here and then I go here, he's gonna go bishop up, and then I'll trade bishops. Then his queen. But if I go here and I go here, he's gonna trade with his knight. That's one thing I'm much more conscious of, chat, is like, what's your next move? What's your next move? You know, like, are you tradable? Is it, you know, like you need to understand these things and be ready for them. Take that pawn. Which one? This one in the middle? Trade. No, I don't like that. Oh, maybe I should have took the pawn with my bishop. Colo can do this more now, no? What if I move my rook behind me to help? Do I just take this pawn? He's going to take with his bishop, then I'm going to use my king and queen for the rook. So I kind of want to reinforce my queen, no? Do I just take it? And it matters which piece you take it with, too. That's the crazy part. Chess, bro, it'll make you think. Fuck. Like, it'll really make you it'll have you really sitting there like, does it? Because it really matters which piece. You pressure the queen. Yeah, I could have did that with my rook. But I see him just using his bishop. Why didn't he? Hey, now I might back up. Because why force a trade here? Right? And I even also have, if he moves this pawn, I could take his rook. His lack of development here is going to be the death of him. And I also have a knight and a rook over here. I've not even touched. Maybe I step these pawns up to prevent any development from him on this side. That's also an option. Because if his queen goes on this square, he takes this, and he starts attacking the back file. But I'm not sure I have to even care about that. Yeah, what is that pawn going to work into? He's going to get his bishop outside, maybe. Oh yeah, this is actually what I was looking for. That's a blunder. Now I get to get this piece for free, 99. I find myself overthinking too. He takes that, then I take, then I move up. Do I let him have my knight here, chat? Do I need to let him have my knight? What if I use my knight to it's not bad. He's gonna have to move his queen. And he can, oh my god, I get the queen. I get the queen no matter what. No, I don't. Why did I think my bishop was on the brown square? I'm fried. I'm literally so wait, no. Yeah, I get the queen no matter what. He goes here. My knight can control that. My knight can control that. There's nothing he can do. This is like actually terrible by him. And that's a discovered check. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but I'm willing to eat it because we're up. It's fine. It was a queen trade. What is he gonna do? He's gonna take my rook. So I feel myself going right here. He can't take that because my knight is covering him. And then after this, I can just move my bishop and then put pressure on him. And I think that's GG's. If he lets me do that. Oh, is my knight covering him? If I go in front of him right now, I lose my John. If I push up right here, what's he gonna do? He's gonna take with his knight, so I can't actually push up right there. Oh god. Might as well try to get this rook out. That's the problem with this development right now. I also don't mind moving my bishop here to cover my rook rather than having him stuck in the corner. Something like I said, I'm playing a lot off camera chat, so I'm starting to understand, like, you want to protect yourself. Oh, blunder by me. No. How did I forget? Oh yeah, GG's. G fucking G's, dude. Hey, GG's. I think he's gonna try to. His next move should be to try to attack my bishop. I mean my knight, but I don't know that there's an obvious way for him to do it. What is he doing with that? I mean, what is he gonna do? Jump on my king and then what? Like I think I'm still chilling on this. Maybe he's gonna use a pawn and his rook, and I can't take because if his pawn jumps here and then he takes, and I take, it's behind him. So how can I deal with that? How can I deal with that? Yeah, I want to play without using y'all moves because again, they have to be my mistakes. They have to be. This feels right. I don't even want that pawn to become a threat, so I'm gonna do that first. I can't even go to this file because of the rook. The rook is checking my lane. So do I step up? What can I do? I have an idea, but I don't know if it'll work. Do you want to? Can he take my knight? Like I'm pretty sure I'm just up, right? He takes my knight. If I go here, he can just pincer both my pieces. So that pawn already got stopped, and I threatened his piece to make it move. I don't like a lot of my options here because if he takes, I could trade knights here and it'd be a bishop and a rook versus my two rooks and my million pawns. I actually don't mind that because if I get this pawn to move over, I could open the middle file. I don't know. I don't know how threatened I should be by what he just did in the grand scheme of my game. Because then if he doesn't do this, then I'll just jump here. And then I'll walk that pawn up. And then, because this knight is the only thing stopping me from starting to check him. Okay, my nigga. What? I'm kind of considering just skipping my pawn up top. Like, this rook is so uninvolved, chat. He kind of... I could get rid of this rook right now. If I go to this square, I protect my current bull. Just check the king. Okay, but I just stopped protecting my guy. That was a blunder. What's stopping me from just threatening this? I don't know. This is where I feel like my finishing is about to sell me, bro. And I'm way behind on time, I just realized. What's his best move? He can go right in front of mine, I guess. There's that. I'm gonna protect this pawn, but I'm not really protecting it from anything. I'm just gonna kind of move it up to threaten his rook next. Should I start walking my pawns? Like I feel like there's some He's not moving these pawns, which is so annoying. I just gave him a chance to take my knight for free. That's so annoying. Okay. What's he gonna do if I move this? He might just go back one. I hate my set of moves here. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna just start working my pawns. All right, so if I go up here, he takes here, then I take there, then I have to protect that. I'm not sure I should be too threatened by that. If I go here, he moves, and it's another check, and I can stay in this lane. I'm gonna trap myself. I have to go this way. Do I have to care about that? I'll buy myself a little second. I need to figure out what's my next best set of actions. I don't hate this move. I can't say I hate this move. He can go here and check my king, and I can move up and then take his bishop, take his knight, but I can't because of his pawn. Wait, when he moves, I can just take the pawn. I don't mind that move, but I don't think I need to care about that. A lot of what he can do here is just going to lead to mistakes. I'm gonna be up in material regardless. I think. Now I'm leaving here with something, but hey, I'm leaving here with something. Hey, I'm leaving here. He could drop his. Yeah, I know I saw that move. So he goes back up. They stop protecting each other, and then I could just take, and then it's a trade though. If I go down, he comes down. I jump over. I think down is better. In order to check me, he has to move. He can't move and protect his piece simultaneously, as far as I know. I think his best move would be go to the right. I think this is the trade I was thinking of. I can't think about it too hard. I gotta play fast. I got 50 seconds left. Trade, please trade me there. You ain't got no moves, gang. You don't have no moves. I'm gonna get your piece anyway, dumbass. I hate that he's playing like this, like he's winning or something. Like, bro. No! Oh my god! Why not just take his rook? Oh. No, I could have took his rook and then skipped both my pawns up top. What? Yeah, he's just finna stall me. This is so annoying, this dude's playing like this. What you gonna do, twin? What you gonna do, twin? Now you gotta move and protect your rook and stop me from going here without losing your rook. Oh, nice. Now I'm blocked to my pawn, and then I just take when you go in front, and I'm fine with that. I'm moving my moves. Like, I know my next set. Like, now he's down to 55. I'm gonna just keep moving my pawn. I guess he can move his king. He can't take my pawn. Like, have a nasty idea. Oof, please tell me this works. Please tell me I go here. My pawn protects. He can't take. My pawn is protected by this. My queen anyway. And then I can move my queen once he has to move. Once my rook goes to his square. And you go up, right? Now, where do I want my queen to go next? He goes up again. Checkmate. Woo! And we finished with the same exact time. I think I was winning that the entire game. I could be wrong, though. I'm a much more polished player, am I not, chat? I still don't punish people.
Nice win. You outplayed them in the end game.
And I still have my own blunders. I still have my own misses and mistakes, but clearly not as much as him. Jesus. How we think, Jam? Am I looking better? Am I looking better? 6 inaccuracies, though. Jesus Christ. What was my grade?
You found your...
Yeah, I really thought about this
move, too.
I was like, where's the best place I can move my king? This little progression here was like, oh, Jesus. You really got to know how to just...
GG, checkmate secure.
Yeah, I was in the lead the whole game, as you can tell from this black and white thing.
Your opponent's striking.
And it happened when... So they like every move I did.
You get a chance. You missed an opportunity to win a queen through an... You get a chance to win a queen. White can win a queen using a fork with the right follow-up.
So what's the follow-up, my nigga?
Your opponent is like, nope. And slides... You just unleashed a fork. That queen is toast. Love it.
So he would have traded my bishop.
A simple recapture from your... Wow. You're tucking your king. You connected... You dodged that bullet. Nice save, keeping that rook alive.
I got way better in the mid game. You know what? I realized how I didn't realize how bad I was.
You prepped a cozy kingside castle for your king. Smart.
Until I realized how good you could be at chess, if that makes sense. Like you kind of just look at chess like, oh, I know where the pieces move. It's a simple game. It's really not. I also saw myself doing this.
Your opponent gained.
I saw myself going here.
Kingside castle. You're setting up a chill. Your opponent.
So they wanted me to trade that.
You are for your opponent.
They wanted me to do that. I saw that move, chat. I was thinking about that for so long.
Your opponent gained control in the center. Are you kidding me?
I think my mid game got better because. Them in the end game. Okay, this guy just keeps talking. My mid game got better because, oh, that would have been checkmate right there. I could have checked him in one move. One move, and I moved my rook first and then did that anyway. Funny as shit. Yeah, I still don't see stuff like that yet. It's not as obvious to me, but I got way better in my mid game when I realized that if you have a strong opening and your pieces are developed somewhat intentionally and you're responding to the threats he's making, your mid game would just be playing out of who has the best moves. I'm a D4 demon all day. This is my favorite, like D5, D4. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's my favorite opening of all time. Like it just works. It just works for me. What is he doing? He's threatening that pawn, but I already have a threat on a pawn, so I'm not really worried about that too much. You just want to take both center spots, contesting what he may want to do here. Pawn chain on my right side. Develop these pieces. What could he attack? I'm gonna support this pawn in case he moves knight up. Yeah. Wait, what the fuck? I just dragged the pawn here. I still don't know how to use this arrow shit as much as y'all can tell. Holy shit. Get him off my screen. You know, those sharp moves you don't think about our mother. No, literally, it's weird with chess because it doesn't matter how smart you are, you will not be good without experience. No, 100%. Now, I love it when they hezzy like this because you just help me develop and threaten your piece. Now you have to back up. If you take it, I just trade. So like, there's nothing to that. Like, there's no weight to what he just did. You literal Neanderthal. And I don't mind. See, our chat. I asked earlier, what chess piece do y'all hate? I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing 5 minutes where I just threaten this knight, they move the pawn up, and I just take the knight. On God, like I hate knights so much. They make you play so carefully. There will be moves with knights, but I'm gonna be disciplined, and I'm gonna move my knight up. But I want to threaten his knight so bad. And I want to just take it because knights are moves that make me, I'm like, wait, how did I not see that? And it was usually a 2 or 3 step. Now I can do it now because I have my knight protecting my John. So I have a better trade. A better trade. He's looking at this like, wait, what should I do? You move this up, you just, you can this cat. I have a lane straight to your king. What? He doesn't want to take with that. All right, give me center again. He takes with this pawn. I got a nasty checkmate opening up for you, buddy. And I could even jump this pawn 2 up, give another trade for this. Do I do that? Is that a bad move? Yeah, he just does not want to. Oh God. I'm not sure that I'm a fan of that move. Takes with his knight. I'm gonna get something here for this pawn. And I have my knight protecting it as well. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do, baby boy? Doing puzzles improves your game a lot, speaking from experience. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, my puzzle score went from like 4,000 to 30,000 in like a week because I just started spamming puzzles. It is pattern recognition. No matter how smart you are in chess, you have to be able to recognize patterns and you have to just start thinking from a standpoint of what makes sense. I think I can checkmate him here and I just saw it. So I'm gonna try to do it in like 3 seconds, chat. Let me cook. This is a hezzy. Whatever I do here, hopefully he doesn't see it. But he can move now because he moved his. He moved that fucking. I should have just took his queen. No. I can't take his queen because he pushed his He pushed the rook over. I think I'm gonna do this idea I just had. It might end up with me trading queens. I castle and then I switch this pawn and then he takes up and he moves. I don't know how this is about to work out. This is like seems complicated. It's a lot happening right now. And I think he's trying to figure out what he wants to do. Maybe he wants to move his bishop, check my king. And then I'm gonna have to use my knight because if I move my queen up, I'll lose for that. Take that bishop to Dunland. I can't. He just moved his rook in front of my way. He's thinking really hard, chat, because it's a lot of bad moves for him here. And this is what I mean. Like the middle game becomes easier. I realized the middle game, I was so weak at the middle game because I didn't understand which I should be achieving during the opening. How do I feel about this? I think I might just have to take his free piece. I can't. Do I just do my idea? Like, what does he do? He just moves over, and then I have to. Wait, what? Holy blunder! Yo, I just didn't even think about that just now. And I have another idea. Even more disgusting than my last one. Can't take this. Saw this coming a mile away. I already knew my knight was going to step up, buddy. Now what? You just helped me develop, and you can't get anywhere. You can't take anything. He takes that. I'm not really worried about what you're doing. Because if you take my piece right there, I'm still covered, and I'm going to threaten your knight at the same time. So go ahead and take that. You cover my king's file anyway. I really should just do that, I think. And I'll push him over. How do I feel? Like, what should I do next? Should I move this rook? Not this rook, this bishop? Do I move this bishop? Because I feel a way about... I feel a way about the way this bishop is threatening my king right now. And if I just get him to move, I can buy me a little bit of time. What if I go here? What if I... It's kind of annoying. I wish my queen was where my bishop is. I really do. But I'm not necessarily concerned. I'm going to just push this back even more. Is that a bad idea? Technically, I'm winning on time and on pieces. He's going to take your rook. With what? Okay. Now I'm fine with what I just did. I think I don't like this knight being here. I don't know. I'm not necessarily. I don't want to cry about him being where he is, but I think that my potential development needs to come from something up here. Do I? No, his knight is also there as well. I want to get rid of this knight, chat, but there's a pawn protecting it. It's a lot going on. It's not necessarily like I'm technically up, but it's not obvious because he is so underdeveloped. His moves are so bad that like my moves aren't good, if that makes sense. Like sack the bishop. I was thinking that, and then I'll move my queen up. But I just didn't see any potential after that. Now he's like, what am I doing here? Well, if I get to this square, I have a split between both of his rooks. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna move your pawn or are you gonna move one of your rooks? That's still. And then if I move here, oh yeah, I think I see it. I think I see it. All right. Let me cook chat, and if this is a mistake, God strike me down. Or can I move here? He takes with that. I move my queen up. Right? Take with your bishop. Move my queen. Move my queen up. And then maybe I can move him over or take down sideways back and get rid of this pawn in the middle of this and then start working my pawn up, maybe. I don't know. I see a lot of potential from this. Even if I don't get, I can't take his bishop. I'm just going to lose my queen. If I move this rook, he needs to move that rook. But then that's like almost like a waste of a move for him. I have an idea. I have an idea, but it's going to take me a couple moves to really cook. Which again, look how I'm beating him on time here. I have him in such a complicated position. He's thinking so hard. Push F pawn. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that move. Where he's gonna go with it. Why he's gonna go there. Maybe he goes down here and then threatens my knight. I mean my rook. Like I'm confused. I'm truly confused on that and the inspiration behind that piece, that move. What if I do this? Nah. I'm just stick to what I had in mind. Is he gonna step his bishop up? At that point, I might just lose my queen. I don't even mind that, chat. He can't really move many places. Oh, I thought that's move on the spot. Yo, dude, what do I do, chat? Do I take the rook? What do I do? What do I do? Why not? Why not attack these pawns? Why not just get the free food? Now I can step this pawn up. Hey, I actually don't mind this. I actually don't mind this here, chat. Do I accept? Do I accept this? I have an idea. It's not obvious. Like I'm winning, but it's like annoying. You know? Can I walk my pawn up? Okay, what is he gonna do with that? I have to really be careful here. I think that should be annoying for him. I think his plan was to drop his rook down here and kind of force me into checkmate. I don't mind this. I'll take this trade. And then you move this pawn here, which I wanted to move it anyway, but I don't know. It's kind of some moves I wanted to play out. Now you gotta move and lose that piece anyway, goofball. What's my next best move? Do I jump my queen up, move my thing, and then... Nah, but he's gonna... No, he can't take. He still can't take, because I can move my queen to the square and protect the pawn. And then my pawn is always protected. Like, come on with these empty-ass moves, bro. He's just gonna run me around checking me. I think I picked a good square, though, because if he checks me here, I can take. If he checks me here, I can take. Like, brother, just give up. Give up. You sold. What the fuck are you doing? What happened? What? Wait, could I have checked him or something? What? What, Chad? What? Wait, what? Y'all panicked. Sack bishop, then push rook. What? What did I do? Why is this guy using me on my picture? 2,200? Should we play him, chat? Oh my, I kind of want to review my last game. 2,200 is crazy. How y'all feel about how I played that, chat? If you sacrifice bishop and push rook, you have a win. Where? Like back here? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that was ladder mate. I would have won 10 years ago. You're right. What? Why is that like not obvious? Oh my! I had that idea though, chat. Y'all can see I had it. I just didn't finish it. Like I had the idea, chat. My whole plan was I was going to sacrifice. I literally was. That was my whole plan with my queen being on the second line. And then I was thinking of that. I was like, I'm gonna sacrifice this, then he's gonna retake, I guess, and then I'm gonna just move this down. I saw him jumping here, but I'm like, no, my queen's on that line. And then I saw, yeah, he would have just had to move. I mean, that would have just been GG's, right? That would have just been GG's. He would have moved up here. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna play this guy, but 2,200. Hey, brother, just cry. I'm about to die. Oh my god. Oh my god. So on another level. I hate those pieces. Put more protection on that. I'm not sure what weight is in that, what you just did. But where do you go? Why not put this pawn up? I've seen things where I'm not necessarily going to castle at this moment. Like the at this skill level, gaps are not obvious. I think if he goes here, yeah, I think I need to develop this so that I could castle. You just move this rook in the center. Douche, 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 douche. Open this up, douche, 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 douche. None of these moves are necessarily obvious, so I'm gonna just set my queen up. I feel like maybe my knight could be in a better spot. This one. Okay, now he's backing up. I hate that pussy ass shit, man. I have an idea. Especially because I have this double pawn. I can just get him to trade, and then I'll just get my pawn in a calm spot. I know he doesn't like that. Not sure there's any weight to what he just did. See, hey, I'm competing with a 2,200. Ah! Oh my god. Oh. His rook would take center space, and I don't really have a follow up for that. That's why he didn't take it. Such a smart guy. No, he kind of has my queen pincered here, and I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that whatsoever. But I don't know the better spot to move the queen. This is where I tend to fail in these end games. I'm gonna just do this. And that protects my queen all at once. And now I have you, I think, trapped unless you just take. but then my knight takes. Yeah, I think I got his bishop no matter what. I trapped him. I don't know if this is a view. Is this a viewer? One of my viewers, 2,200? He takes my knight for a bishop. Do I just take that? Do I accept that? What happens if he goes down near? I'm gonna go. Reason I'm not a fan of him taking my knight is because he would open this middle file. I think I'm gonna go here because when he takes my knight, I can just move over with my queen. Now this pawn, he can take it in the middle. I'm just gonna do that. Oh, I just lost my queen. Yeah, I just lost my queen. Fuck. Holy blundeezy. Do I have to? Okay, that was just bad. Holy blunder. Holy blunder. See, I'm at the skill level when I can recognize my mistakes, but I don't necessarily enjoy making them. If that makes sense, Chad. And I just let him do that. I hate knights, bro. I literally hate knights. I literally hate knights for shit like that. Like, what the fuck is going on here? I don't have an obviously good move. This is not fun for me. Don't have an obviously good move. I'm not a fan of any of this positioning. I don't know what I'm doing. I literally don't know what I'm doing, chat. I know I'm 100% down. And he knew I would bite that. He knew I would bite that early. I'm just not really sure what I'm aiming for right there. Yeah, none of this has any weight. Like, I'm just actually moving this pawn up to be a troll. Like, this shit is so GG's. Is there anything I have to not go back here for? I'll make him move his knight. And he's going to protect that. Sort of good move by him. I'm going to get some space back here. And not get his queen for that. I'm not sure what my best bet is here. Damn, that's just not fun for me. I hate this shit. Oh my God, bruh. I think I should just resign. I want to see how he checks me. I want to learn something. Learn something. How's this not a draw? He just used his knight or his his rook to set a pick. How is this not considered a draw? Then he's gonna do the classic king rook. What is he doing? Is he like, we're like dancing on the board. Yo, this is like hilarious. Yes, I just drew with a 2200. He knows I hate knights. All right, no, I don't hate knights independently. I just hate that they can create some annoying situations. Oh, and I blundered. And I blundered. Damn. Wait, that was actually funny. He was literally trolling me the whole time. No, bruh. Yeah, I haven't. It hasn't been even since since instead of pushing this pawn up, oh damn. See, I moved my queen up instead of pushing that pawn up. Because that would have created the exact situation I was looking for. And now he got to take it, and then, oh, that... You know what's so crazy? I noticed this a lot. When I don't catch... when I don't take advantage of my best move, that same exact piece is the reason the advantage of the game tilts. I don't care, chat. We hit 400 today. I'm gonna play one more. I'm gonna play one more viewer. Do 5-minute blitz. 5-minute blitz, chat. 5-minute blitz. Me doing unrated 5-minute blitz. We hit 400, so we look better. We're doing better, I guess. Maybe I should have had way more mistakes against that 2200. But who knows, bro? Who knows, bro? Like, I feel good about that. I said I hate rooks, and he brings me to hate knights. He brings you to an end game with 200 knights. Oh, so much fun. Okay. Oh, say, can you see by the early dawn? I've seen so many moves that I feel like make a lot of sense to me on paper, but when I try to do them in practice, it just is not obvious why it's a good move. You know, like, for example, I'm not sure I should be a fan of that trade. But is there an opportunity here that just opened up? I feel like when I play people that are like mid, it's like more annoying. No need to be desperate though. I'm gonna lose this knight if I don't move. Can't really move in too many places that I don't like. I can threaten his bishop and move, so I'm gonna do this piece. No, back that ass up, boy, or move. You can't move there. Yeah. Hey, don't mind if I do. Nope. Cool off that. He can jump down. No, he can't. He can't. I was like, yo, I used to lose this to this like split a lot where like they like check your king. Do I accept this trade? Not sure that I need to be desperate again. Why not just do this? I feel like I play better than other people would without a queen. I don't mind the idea of like putting his king in a very awkward position. I have an idea. I have an interesting idea. Not sure where it will take me, but I'm just gonna trust my gut. Oh, that must hurt so much. Like, you're not getting anything with that, Maud. I love when people do like these empty ass moves that don't really, I don't know, it's not really obvious where it will take them. I have an idea or two. I really shouldn't be losing this guy. We're like similar elos. Am I like trolling? Am I like roughed up because of the oof. Yeah, now he gets my bishop though, right? Oh, then he's gonna get my other bishop because I didn't move it. Oh, he didn't see it. Thank God. Oh. Thank God. Holy. Play me? No. That was when I hit 400 on the day. Hey, that was my last one. My last ranked one. I think this is a ranked game. And I think this viewer messed up on that. And he's gonna have to move this because I eventually could probably take. He's not gonna let me take that though. That'd just be like the dumbest shit ever. Now, if I lose to somebody that lets me take this, I'm literally gonna get off. But he can't really move. He has to think about where he wants to move because. Hello? How do I feel about this end game? Like, what? Do I just go for that? But he's going to trade with a pawn. My two rooks versus his bishop and his knight. Very, very annoying. Not impossible. Not impossible, but let me just not be desperate again. I'll be watching Magna Carlson chat, and he'll be like, no reason to be desperate. Like, on God, he be playing and saying that to himself. Like, he'll be like, ooh, hold on. Nah, it's not there. It's like sometimes you'll look at somebody and be like, oh, their pieces aren't developed. But then their pieces are in a really annoying spot. I'm not sure why would you give me that? Why would you dominate that piece to me? I have a bit of a it's not really obvious what he should do. But I think it's obvious what I'm about to do. It's very obvious what I'm about to do. I know what I'm about to do. He better move. Okay. He read me. Okay. I think I still have it. No. He'll eventually have to use his, he would have to eventually use his knight, to which I think I can use mine better than his here. It's not obvious. It's not obvious, but it ain't hard. Do I have a bad idea to move my king forward? Because, like, if his knight goes here or his bishop goes here, you know what I'm saying? If I move my king forward, I feel like I'm ducking that. No? Is that a bad idea? Is that a bad idea? Look, there it is. There it is. What is he going to do? Take that pawn? You're not going to get anywhere with that, Mio. I go here. No, what would be the point of that? I go here. He takes that. But he could, like, double block this king, which is annoying. Do I just start fucking his pawns up? I feel like my next move is not obvious. And why not just threaten his bishop? Right? Is there anything bad to doing this? He just can move that pawn up. Like I thought so. And nah, this pawn could be so annoying, bro. Hey, one thing you learn with playing this chess shit, boy. Oh my God. Like, when I tell you, a pawn will just ruin your day at the worst time to run it. I'm thinking I just sack this rook, chat. Because then I'm going to be in a better position, I believe. He takes, I take my knight. And then it's not really obvious what I should do next to me, but I think if I take my rook back, move my my rook up. Hold on, an idea. Which one do I want to do first? So I move my pawn here, he takes, then I move my... I don't know, I'm gonna just try it. I can't think too hard. I can beat him on time, low-key. Could have took with check, but I guess take the knight. How would I have took with check? Oh, you're fucking right, Mud. Boom. You're so right. What did he just do? Oh, he didn't pick yet. You're so right. Hey, that's lower elo mistakes right there. That definitely was the better move to take with check. He could just move his bishop up, right? Go right here. Have check with the pawn. Oh, fuck. I don't think that was my best move. No, I was just fucking trying to control it, bro. And it just made me... Hey, I'm resigning off that. I was trying to just point it that direction. And I moved my king and lost my rook. Like, what? Oh my God. Hey, that's it, chat. That's it, chat. Oh my God, bro. Well, in today's news, we hit 400. You know, so again, road to GM Hood. Hey, number 18 on my friends list. Y'all need to lock in. I've been accepting everybody that adds me, but y'all gotta lock in, bro. Why am I 18 on my friends list? I've been playing chess for 2 weeks. Y'all should be dogging me. All right, anyway, if we're all beginners together, so be it. Shout out to Road to Grandmaster Series. Yeah, bro. My first day, they rated me a 137, and I'm 416. That is disgusting. I had 15 games, 8 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses. Ugh. They track your brilliance? Are brilliance that big of a deal? Jesus Christ. Actually, never seen this whole stat sheet. White, I won 5 out of my 8 games as white. And black, I won 3 out of 7. I drew twice and lost twice. So I need to get better at black. But I know it's harder because you're second. All right, chat. I'm looking too deeply into it. This is how deeply my mind has gotten into chess. I ain't gonna lie. I love y'all. W series, W 5.5 hour stream. Appreciate everybody that's here. It's going straight to the YouTube channel. I feel like I did good today, bro. We got our ass whooped by 2,300 who trolled me with a bunch of knights at the end of the game. I hate knights. I hate knights. That's my most hated chess piece, bro. Love y'all. Dojo to the moon to Saturn. We're leaving the solar system. LIMPS when you know we exist. You dig.